What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, and welcome to another Power Talk. Now, today we're going to be talking about your boy Brayden and what is going to be next for him in season 4. Now, on season 3, we saw that Brayden actually had a lot of growth. We also kind of saw him regress a little bit on that last episode where he decided he no longer wanted to be in this business, that he wasn't made for this business, that he wasn't about that life. Now, we know that Brayden finally caught a body. Brayden killed his uncle, and that had to be very hard for him to kill someone that he loved, and therefore it got him to thinking that, hey, maybe this isn't the life that I want. Maybe I want to do something different. Now, we all know that Brayden never had to live this life. Brayden literally was born with a silver spoon. Brayden had options and he had choices, and the choices that he made was to be in the drug game. This was a thrill to him. This was fun to him. This was not something that he necessarily had to do. It wasn't about survival, but it was just about the excitement and the joy. But when ish got real, Brayden saw that this life is definitely not what he thought. But what I will say about Brayden is that in the end, when it was all said and done, and time after time after time, we have always seen that Brayden has stood 10 toes down for Tariq. He has always been a loyal friend. Now, guys, now that Brayden has finally caught a body, which was one of the biggest things that a lot of people talked about, like Brayden hasn't caught a body, Brayden has to catch a body. Now, I've always said that you don't have to catch a body to be in this game. Brayden brings so much more to the table, and he didn't necessarily have to kill anyone for me to earn his respect. But at the end of the day, you do have to be willing to do what you have to do when you have to do it, even if that means kill someone. And we saw that Brayden did it. However, he regretted it immediately and no longer wanted to even be a part of this. He literally quit on Tariq. He was like, I'm done. I'm out. But when Obi called and said that Tariq was in trouble, Brayden was the one that came through. Brayden literally saved Tariq's life. Now, a war has started, and we don't know how this is going to go, but we definitely know that Brayden is officially back in the game. He has no choice. He has to be a part of this. Tariq is going to need his help. Now, as far as season 4 is concerned, I do feel like we are going to see a Brayden whose switch has been flipped. I feel like he is going to grow into his own. I feel like we are going to see a Brayden who is more and more comfortable with pulling the trigger. I also think that as far as his family is concerned, I don't think that Brayden is really going to have that Weston name anymore as far as being able to back up and hold weight anymore, because that name has been tainted due to Uncle Lucas. Now, even though Uncle Lucas left this suicide note and took blame for everything, will people really believe in the Westons anymore? Will people really put their money into their company anymore? I really feel like this is the end of this whole Weston family just being a big power conglomerate or anything like that. I don't really see that for them. So I feel like Brayden will really need to be in the game to really just sustain and, keep the lifestyle that he wants to keep. Not to mention, I always felt that he will always be there for Tariq, and Tariq is not going to have a choice but to be in the game because, of course, he's lost all of his money. He's lost his trust fund in this big Ponzi scheme, and I don't see him getting that money back at all. So it's really going to be interesting to see the shift of Brayden doing this for fun and now him doing this for necessity. Okay, y'all, so let's talk about Brayden's love life. Now, we all know that Brayden had a love interest this particular season, Miss Kiki. We all know that Kiki was in on the Ponzi scheme, but we also know that Kiki was very remorseful for the role that she played in this. And we also know that Uncle Lucas was ready to throw her under the bus. And Brayden didn't allow that to happen. Brayden really cares about her. Brayden really feels something for her, and he wants her to stay. So will Kiki stay around, and will her and Brayden be a thing? That is going to be interesting to see how this is all going to work itself out. It's not like she doesn't know about his lifestyle. So this is somebody who knows what he's into. So it's somebody that he can be open and honest with at the same time. And they both have, a little bit of a past, a criminal past at that. So there's that. So I am interested to see how these two move forward, or if they even move forward. I would certainly like to see them together. Now, y'all know that Power is known for always breaking people apart somehow, some way. They do it all the time. I don't think that in season 4, we're going to see a rift between Brayden and Tariq just yet, but I do feel like it is coming. Now, in season 4, I do feel like we're going to actually see these two grow closer as brothers. We're going to see their bond strengthen as they try to fight against everybody. You know, they have this whole war going on at this point, and they're really all they have is each other. So I really feel like we're going to see a lot of growth between them. But at some point, these two are also going to come to a head. At some point, there's going to be a rift with them. But at the end of the day, we know that they'll still be brothers, that they'll still be love there for them, but something is gonna happen, y'all. It just has to. So anyway, guys, my early predictions for Brayden is that Brayden is going to catch a lot of bodies this season. We talked about Brayden not catching a body, and some even think that this body that he caught was just luck, you know, that it was just an accident, that it wasn't a real body. But I feel like in this particular season, we are going to see that Brayden is going to catch a lot of bodies. We are going to see these two characters grow together. We are going to see that Brayden is going to turn into a whole different person. Brayden is going to turn into a beast. Brayden is going to turn into exactly what everybody wants him to turn into, and he will truly earn the name Silver Spoon Goon. So anyway, guys, go ahead and get the conversation started down below. Let me know what y'all think about the character Brayden. What do you think is next for him in season 4? Does the Silver Spoon Goon need to catch more bodies in order to earn your respect, or do you already respect the character Brayden? Let me know down below. Meanwhile, guys, if you like this video, make sure to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my future Power Talks. Now, YouTube says that you just might like this video next, so go ahead and give it a try. Until next time, guys, peace.